Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is change the colors of the butterflies. So, let's see. I'm going to start with this one, I think. Nope, this one. So make sure you click on the correct layer. Select the correct layer, highlight the correct layer, whatever word you want to use. Make sure you click on the correct layer. Then you're going to go up to Image in your menus bar. And then you're going to come down to Adjustments. There's several different ways we can change color in Photoshop. The most obvious would be your color balance. So color balance here, you have cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue. And then your tone balance is, this is what it's going to highlight, or like what it's going to focus on is the midtones. You could always see the highlights, you could always see the shadows, what have you. So what I would do is just mess around with the toggles here. And you can see that image changing a little bit at the bottom. You can go all one way. I'm trying to get it different. Oh, it's just not being very cooperative with me. So let's try a different one. Image adjustments. Hue saturation. Hue saturation is great. You can see here under hue you have the whole rainbow. You have saturation, which means it goes black and white to like overly saturated, like bright as bright can be. And then you can go super dark or super light. Okay. So I would click on hue saturation and then you can mess around with the colors. I like to do more of the rainbow look. So maybe I'll just start on the right side and work my way over. Okay. So that is now an orange butterfly. The next one is this one. So image adjustments, hue saturation. There's other ones you could also play around with. But let's just play with the hue saturation since I now know it works. So see how that one turned red? Ooh, ooh. Next, click the layer, image, hue saturation. Scroll it over. What do we think? My computer has a glare, so I have to get down. Alright, image, adjustments, hue saturation. Keep going that way. But I don't have to move much for it to change, right? Alright. Image, adjustments, hue saturation. And then we're going to go blue. I'm going to keep this aqua blue here. I think that's pretty. And then we'll go to the next one. Image adjustments, hue saturation. Make it yellow. Oh, green. The next one I want to make yellow. Image adjustments, hue set. Oh, not color balance. I was on a roll. Hue saturation. Go all the way. We went yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Beautiful. All right. So this is the goal for today. You have learned a lot. You learned how to copy and paste an image into Photoshop. You learned how to copy and paste layers within Photoshop. You learned Control T for transform, and you learned how to angle the butterflies with transform and make them different sizes. And then you also learned how to use image adjustments, hue saturation to change the colors of your butterflies. So from here, you're going to do File, Save As. Now, depending on your style, I guess, your organization style, I would plug into the PC a external hard drive. So this is my external hard drive. Then I would make a new folder. So here it says create new folder. And I'm going to say photography example. For you, I would just put photography. That's a folder. I'm going to click on the folder. Now, PSD files are very large. So there's all these, okay, back it up. I'm talking too much. File name, don't worry about that yet. Format. This is a Photoshop document. That means it's a Photoshop format. There's all kinds of formats. Okay. The Photoshop PSD, when you save as a PSD, you are saving this entire document so you can continue to edit it. You can come back tomorrow or years from now and still be able to work, tweak, add, delete if you save it as a PSD file. Now, PSDs are very large files, but I am someone who likes to continually work on things and get frustrated when I can't do that. So if you want, you can save it as a PSD. I would title it, boop. Come on, baby. First activity, butterfly, and you can save as a PSD. Now that allows me to come back and change it all the time. You can also do file save as again. You can change your format to a JPEG, which is the first one here, JPEG all by itself. Not JPEG 2000, not JPS, JPEG, JPEG. And that, what happens when you make a document into a JPEG, it compresses all those layers into one layer. And so it makes it a lot less large of a file. And this is generally what is on a lot of websites and software development for your phones are JPEGs, usually. So you should save this as a JPEG because to send me anything, I need it as a JPEG. Do you hear that? Send it to me as a JPEG, JPG, and hit save. Okay? Now, since I have time on this video, I want you to email this to me. So you're going to go to connorhs.com. Let's see how many people have not checked their emails earlier. Excuse me. And over here on the right, there's something called Quick Links. Click that. And at the bottom, it says Web Mail. So I'm already logged in a bunch of times. You probably need to log in. And if you don't know your school email, I can help you with that. So log in. Then let's see what this looks like. Sign in again. Yes, yes. Click all the yeses. Now mine shows up like this. I don't know about you. But off to the left over here, we're going to click on Outlook. Outlook. And just be patient, I guess. Right? Ugh. Patience. Overrated. So you're going to send this to me as a JPEG attachment in your email. So if you do not know how to do that, patiently wait. If you do know how to do that, go ahead. You can send it to me as a JPEG attachment in your email. This thing is really thinking. Oh, there we go. So you're going to click on New Message. All I want's a new message. Okay, here it is. Let's see here. So, in the to, you're going to type emily.martin@boone.kyschools.us. Okay? For the subject line, you could put butterfly. Okay, and you can write on here, here's your, well, let's be professional. Dear Mrs. Martin, here is my first activity for photography class. Thank you. Thanks you. Okay. Now, before you do that, you got to attach. So click up here where it says attach. Browse this computer. There's the Jeopardy music when I want it the most. Now, a window like this should show up. For myself, I have to, there's different areas you save things. So I saved mine to my external hard drive, which is here. You might have saved it to the PC under Documents or Pictures. You might have saved it to the C drive, which is the main storage of the computer. So we need to pay attention to where you save things. I saved mine to my USB drive. It's the external drive. Remember, I put it under Photography Example. And see, there's my JPEG, which is, let's see what the file size is. See that? My JPEG's 323 kilobytes, but my Photoshop file is 8,860. You see how it compresses it down? It helps not take up too much of our space, and it helps make websites move faster when things are JPEGs. So make sure you click on the JPEG file. That's all I want you to ever send me is a JPEG file. And then click open. And then it should attach. I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, and there it is. And then click send. And you've done the first activity. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, folks. So that is the goal for today. Photography class. We are going to use on our photography projects. And a little bit every week, you will learn more and more. And so I'm already super proud of you.